Hey, welcome in, folks. Unicorn with the first. Welcome in, Unicorn, Harry, Amphi, and Odin. Why are you both streaming now? Oh. Did Unseen go live? Yo, he's literally just taken my time slot. He's actually just stealing my viewers. This is messed up, man. This is actually messed up. Dude, he's literally just stealing my viewers. This is my time slot, buddy. Everybody knows it. Just kidding. Welcome in, folks. Hope everybody's having an awesome week thus far. Today was very productive. Yesterday was pretty much just a rest day for me. Been a bit burnt as of recent. As I mean, I detailed the whole thing in Discord. I don't know. Just been tired. So yesterday was fun. Just hung out with the GF, so to speak. Then today got a bunch of sleep and did some work on the end of month video script. It was pretty cool. Anyway. Hello, hope rest was restful. Appreciate you, exclamation mark. Welcome in, everybody. GameStop has officially classified the PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii as retro consoles. God. Yeah, I didn't feel old enough at the start of stream. Clearly, we needed more of that. Unseen said he's gonna beat you up. Tell him to pull up, buddy. I'll kick his ass. I'm just kidding. Nah, I would never lay a finger on Unseen, particularly because if I did, he would just like crumble to dust, right? The Better Business Bureau is corrupt. Thoughts? I don't have an opinion on that. That's the first that I've heard of that. Like, that's the first time I've ever heard that opinion. But I wouldn't doubt it, right? They're a governed organization, right? They're a government organization, and if they're not a government organization, which is a possibility, I might be ignorant to that fact, but even if they're not a government organization, they probably have, you know, some lobbying that goes on. They aren't a government org? Okay. Pillars were invented in 3000 BC. Feel old yet? Oh, not the pillars. No. Anyway, let's get right into it. Better Business Bureau is kind of like Yelp. It's just extortion, I think I've heard. Yeah, that would make sense. I could definitely see it. Unk, did you fight in the Civil War? No, I just missed it. Did you fight in the Civil War? Is crazy. We're not even gonna get into it. Okay, let's play some daily games. Plan for the stream. Random Hunter with the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Plan for the stream. I don't know if it's going to be a short stream. I kind of don't want it to be a short stream because I took yesterday off. That being said, I do have like early morning plans for tomorrow, so probably it's more responsible for it to be a short stream. We'll figure it out. Plan for the stream, we're going to do daily games, and then after that, we're going to try and continue Doc's challenge. I think if it whiffs, we're just going to continue to try and force Doc's challenge. So if we lose on a deck that we still have to accomplish, then we'll just go back to black deck. And I do really want to like try and win Doc's challenge now that we're like, you know, now that we're running it right now. I think it would be a fun stream idea to just, instead of you know, yellow deck golding, try and win Doc's challenge. I think that'd be sick. And then maybe later we'll do some Slay the Spire too. Although, again, I'm, like, kind of thinking it's going to be a short stream. So if it is a short stream, then probably we're not Slay the Spire 2-ing. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Did you catch the Revolutionary War? That shit was lit. I mean, I guess. That's, like, kind of cool. I'm focusing it so hard. Welcome in, Mouse. I've sadly got work, so, sorry, Owo. Welcome in, though. Sorry I'm a bit late. You're chilling. 21. Welcome in. Can I get 25 bucks? No. Hello? Not gonna lie. I don't know. Was the not gonna lie intentional there? Good luck. There we go. Thank you. Oh, well, appreciate you. What's up, WJ, as well? How's it going? It's going all right, man. No complaints. Focus gloop. Okay. Yeah, not many complaints here. The day off was nice. Looking forward to tomorrow being another day off. Today, I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. Today was like more productive, at least in the prospect of like big projects like scripted videos and stuff. Today was more productive than the last like week was, and I just spent the majority of today like sleeping. So the day off was maybe the slow week, as it were, the break from streams that this week is affording to me was maybe a necessary evil. Anyway, let's put daily games on screen, shall we? Bang. I'm gonna move cam right now because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Smash like. Bang. Do it be farting. That's crazy. Mouse is stealing my swag. Help. Actually true. Yeah, oh, no, I know what you mean. That's actually true, man. It's kind of messed up. I can't lie. Good luck today, Shock. Appreciate you, Big Majid. Do it be farting is crazy. Ibuprofen. Ibuprofen? Is the Industrial Revolution today or tomorrow? I don't want to be late. I have no idea, bro. Mike, did you feast upon some poor Irish meal of boiled vegetables and low-quality meat? No, I actually didn't. I literally completely forgot that today was St. Patrick's Day. Actually, that's a lie. I woke up and I saw something to do with St. Patrick's Day on my phone. It must have been like a Twitter notif or something, and I was like, oh, that's today. That's cool. Went and walked my dog. Immediately forgot about it for the rest of the day until just now. So like I didn't forget it for the whole day, but I forgot it for like all but 15 minutes. So close enough. Need 20 more stickers to get C++ and then my first nan-inf. Congrats on being so close to C++, man. That's awesome. Welcome in Relatively Sound. You didn't gorge your starving belly with literal dog scraps because I did unwillingly. Dude, I will say the whole like corned beef and like roast potatoes thing, I'm just gonna keep it a stack. It's fire. Sorry. You just throw some corned beef in like a crock pot with some potatoes and some carrots. Fire. Sorry. Really good. But yeah, boiled vegetables are unbelievable. So if you had boiled vegetables, that's far different from like slow cooked. Roast in this economy, that shit was boiled. It was all boiled. Yeah, see, like that's real. Corned beef tastes like homunculus tongue. No thanks. Okay, first off, how do you know that homunculus tongue tastes bad? So that's kind of a weird analogy. Second off, no, it doesn't. If you're implying that homunculus tongue tastes bad, because corned beef is absolute fire, dude. Corned beef is gas. I'm sorry. Luna with the 1 biddy. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Did you help build the pyramids? I'm writing a paper and I need a witness perspective. No, I was not there that day, bro. I called in sick. Woke up with a pot of gold under my bed, wearing my all green costume, remembering I passed out drunk yesterday. So you were in the spirit. What's up, Shock? What's up, Static? Welcome in. Back from the jail. Oh, ad jail. Welcome back. You called in sick for like 30 straight years. See, that's what you think, but it was built in a day. Who invented boiled food? I have no idea who decided to. I will say, bro, like boil. I really don't get the boiling of vegetables, even especially in modern day, but even like back then. I genuinely don't get the appeal of boiled vegetables when you can literally just steam shit. Is there a singular vegetable in like the entire like agricultural network that is better boiled than steamed? Somebody said boiled cabbage. I think cabbage might be the only one, and even then I feel like it's close. My balls. Good one. Steamed hams. Okay. Let's just do the BALATRO. High shock. What's up, 3? Always starting it with that good old throwback. It's plus molt common, presumably. Non-scaling. We'll go Droll Joker. Crazy. Dude, it's literally every single time. Crazy Joker is normally my... It's actually crazy, man. This is pissing me off. Crazy Joker is normally my go-to for plus molt common, but it never hits. So then I'm like, oh, I should change it from Crazy Joker, and then it's always... This has happened twice before. It's always fucking Crazy Joker. I hate the door. Fuck doors. Huh? Back in the day, boiled vegetables were faster to make, and they usually had a bunch of diseases on them, and steaming takes too long and is too hard. Too hard is questionable. Takes too long, maybe true. But also, like, what else are you doing back in the day, man? Are you, if we're at the point where steaming vegetable, like, bro, I can see the diseases thing. The diseases thing is good comms, but like, I don't think anybody back in the day was at the point where they couldn't take the extra however long to be like steaming they shit. No. Anyway, bro isn't spire pilled enough. I'm talking about the Doormaker. Dude, Doormaker's not bad. I'm not gonna lie. Doormaker is the boss that I have died to the least amount of times by a wide margin. Hey, Shock, guess what? What's up, Snails? What do you need, bro? Libby got S tier in Super Scran? Holy shit, actually? God damn. W Libby, bro. Chicken butt. It is if you're playing Sword. Nah, even as Sword, bro. I'm pretty sure I beat Doormaker last night as Ironclad. Also, Ironclad is like such an odd character to play. At least for me. I feel like every other character has like different archetypes of builds. Like Silent, you have like discard builds and Shiv builds and poison builds and stuff like that, and you can like mix and match things from different archetypes, but for the most part you have like the majority of your deck is based around one archetype. I feel like Clad just does not work that way. I feel like Ironclad in Slay the Spire 2 is literally just like the definition of a mid-range deck. You just take good cards and just like smush them together, and they just kind of have to work, right? First ever Super Scran, insane average. Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually crazy. Did you say it was good comms? Yeah, I said it was good comms, dude. There was a fungus common back in the day in some areas that would get in berries and would give you terrible sickness. Yeah. Yeah, see, like, that makes sense. Regent sword kind of ass. Not true, bro. Once you use it, you have to find the sword again, and Regent has, like, no block, so you die. That's just not true, bro. Regent is so good. Mike, when are you becoming a Terraria streamer and getting unnaturally jacked? I don't know. How long till Racoin comes out? Racoin comes out the last day of this month. And I do want to play it on release. Although if it releases on a Sunday, I probably am not going to stream on my off day again. It releases on a Tuesday, so probably we'll play it on release day. As a viewer, Ironclad kind of doesn't sugarcoat things. You do big ass damage or not. Yeah, that's kind of what it seems. Well, Ironclad also kind of seems like very... It kind of seems like very gold stakey as well. In that you just, like... Ironclad seems like it forces you a lot to take more cards just to not die. As opposed to, like, flesh out a build. Anyway, let's lock in with the daily, and then we'll go into the super. I'm taking the pizza every single time, and it's not close. The Brooklyn Big Dog. Or fried apple pancake. See, this is a good-looking dog, but fried apple pancake is crazy. The only difference is this is dessert diff, maybe, but I think people are going to look at a $14 hot dog and just pick the good-ass dessert. Yeah. Chicken box we've seen so many times and it looks so fire. The roast lamb, this is a really bad picture. The like I'm sure this is actually pretty good because usually like roast dinner, so to speak, even on Scrandle is like a pretty above average pick, but like this picture is doing it 0 favors. The lighting is so dog shit. It's got to be the right. The Gaffa burger or chicken biryani. These both look really good. 6-ounce beef patty with lettuce, cheese, crispy chicken strips, bacon, and crispy onions. This burger has chicken strips on it. I feel like it's a left angle for me. I'm sorry. The chicken biryani looks good, but it's got to be a left angle for me. Sausage casserole buffet with unlimited beer, but it's $52. God. I mean, okay, like, listen. It's a buffet, you get unlimited brewskis, and it's a buffet of... This is from Poland, and I'm seeing sausage on the plate, so presumably kielbasa and roast potatoes. That's literally all a buffet needs to be good. However, that's an extraordinarily steep price, even for such peak food. I'm not even justifying the left. Like, I can't even make like a joke about that. Jerk chicken's always an above average answer. Pizza is always a below average answer. This pizza looks kind of ass. It just so happens that the way that I looked at this jerk chicken was like immediately my eyes landed on this piece in general, and this piece does look like extraordinarily turd-like, I'm not gonna lie, which was kind of a turn-off. But it's either like mid jerk chicken versus shitty pizza, and they're the exact same price. I think the mid jerk chicken always clears. What is that picture, bro? Looks like an Epstein file picture. That is crazy. Moving on. Hot dog with bacon, cheese, and a quail egg. Or just British, like, bullshit. Yeah, it's always the left. The fact that it's that close even is, like, wild. Hot dog and chips, or better looking hot dog for like less than half the price. Gee, I wonder which one wins. Again, the fact that it was that close is like stunning. Okay. So the left's picture is unbelievably misleading because it's onion bread in the picture, but the big part of this is because it costs so much, it's the 5 pints. So we're just gonna, I mean, the onion bread cameo is a W, but we're just gonna pretend that that doesn't exist, and it's would I rather have 5 beers, or would I rather have 1 beer and a pizza slice for the exact same amount of money? And I feel like it's gotta be 5 beers over a beer and a pizza slice. The difference here is gonna be, do people take the time to actually read the fucking caption? Or are people just gonna be like, oh, they're the same price, this is onion bread, this is pizza? The left should always win here, I think. But the right wins if the population who play... If the general Scrandle populace is illiterate. And the general Scrandle populace is illiterate. Cool. Steak pie, I think, always wins. Pretty much anything with steak in the title wins. Okay, well, that was a useful info farm, because now we know that people don't read. So we'll see. Why has Zizak been streaming for like 8 hours? Is he okay? Anything with no price data is usually chopped. Yeah, that's also true. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know why Zizak has been streaming for so long. I know he had a ton of viewers earlier, so that's probably why. Okay. Don't think that's quite a skip angle. Those waffle fries look bomb. Oh my goodness, gimme. Ooh! Dude, this isn't even a burger. This is just a breakfast sandwich. Yo, breakfast sandwiches go crazy, but I'm telling you guys, any burger with a fried egg on it is immediately S tier. Immediately S tier, like not close. Chips is okay, I didn't see the price on this. It is definitely an all-in on the left angle. I think the right genuinely would have won if that was like moderately priced. See, this is already a tough one. Because this is an unbelievable amount of food, which probably means that it always wins, and it's paired against drinks, which do traditionally very badly. but this is also a fuckload of money. I think that doesn't matter. I think it's usually just, yeah, when there's like a lot of food in the picture, usually people who are playing this are like me and they're just hungry, so they pick whatever has the most food, right? The shared platters always seem to win. I mean, it's literally just because of what I just said. The share platters never lose because it's just hungry people playing the Scrandle that look at it and go, that's a lot of food that all looks good, I'm picking it. And they just don't care about the price, right? I'm gonna go for a 40 on the chicken strips. Little bit expensive for what they are. They also look like kind of not great, but I mean, pie mash with liquor and chili vinegar. Like this should never win. Like that's crazy. I think it's always a 40. He had double pizza tours. Oh yeah, that would be a reason then. Okay, once again, probably this doesn't taste bad. I mean, it's good bread, presumably. A little wrinkly for my liking, but that probably means that this is like a French bread type of situation. Like something that you'd get from Subway. So good bread with a ton of cheese, and it's a hot dog. Presumably this tastes fire, but just like the picture is not doing it favors, man. Like it's pretty hard to fuck up a hot dog with a ton of cheese, but like the it's just, the picture is just so bad, man. Like the picture is like just doing this no favors. I think it's a 60 on the right angle. Why is the cheese particulate matter? +2. Philly cheese, a little expensive for what it is. Hot dog and a beer. Why is your hot dog in what looks like a corn tortilla? Hello? See, these are the ones that are really tricky, because if we're going purely based off of the food, it's the left and it's not close, but if we're going off of value, it's the right and it's not close. So what generally wins in those type of scenarios? I feel like in those type of scenarios, where one is good food, bad value, and the other is like bad food, good value, I feel like the good food, bad value usually wins. Am I mistaken? What's up, Unknown? Going all right, man? Hope you're doing well. I'm going to go for a 20 on the left because I'm not, like, super confident whatsoever. But, okay, yeah. Good food, bad value usually wins. Always looks, no one reads the price. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bovril, strong enough to melt the cutlery. This is, like, some beef extract shit or whatever. This is horrible. This is no price data, so probably the pizza never loses here because there's no price data, so it never gets, like, value diffed. I'm going to go for a 60 bomb because this is almost set up to be a trick question. But yeah, pizza clowns there. I found the exception to the no price data. Bovril, my goat. Even saying that is crazy. Gunner dog. So this has jalapeno, it looks like. Either jalapenos or cucumbers or both. Some kind of green sauce. Maybe like a green goddess sauce, if you know what that is. Either tomatoes or red pepper. Looks like red pepper. And then is that like pulled pork on the top of the dog? I feel like the right just wins. The right's framing is so much better. It looks like a ghost pissed all over it. Yeah, a little bit. This is once again close. I'm gonna go for a 20 on the right. It's specifically... Oh, it was just weird. It was just weird saturation. That was nacho cheese. That one won specifically because of the roast potatoes. The roast potatoes on the right in that one looked absolute fire. They looked so good. The roast potatoes hard carried. These evil rounds also tint the blurred photo. Yeah. Okay, we have a double cheeseburger and chips. Notably, the double cheese looks really good. Love... A fresh tomato slice, I'm not gonna lie, is something that I would have turned my nose up at normally when I was like a kid. But as I've aged more, I appreciate a nice tomato slice on a burger. This bacon is raw as fuck, and these fries came out of the freezer. Like, this is... The burger's slightly above average. The fries look like they kind of suck. And it's like $34, whereas the right is just absolutely fantastic and it's free. Like, this is always an all-in on the right angle, right? Yeah. The fact that it was even that close is kind of crazy to me. Tikka loaded fries or salt and chili chips. This looks kind of small for what it is, but you're also getting a protein on this. I feel like the ones where you're not getting a pro... Ugh, do these have chicken on them? I can't tell. I think if I can't tell, that's a hit against it. Also, this costs more than this. I feel like the ones... If we're getting protein and it costs less, the right just has to win, right? I'm going 60 on the right. I would be shocked if this lost. Unfortunate. Pie chips and gravy, just way too expensive for what it is. This is the exact same thing, but we don't get fries. Also, the seasoning here is like fucked. This picture is horrible. I'm once again not confident, but I'm gonna go for a 40 on the right. Unfortunate. Triple cheese never lets me down here. It's gonna be a price diff, and I'm gonna freak out. Okay. What the fuck? Currywurst, I think, never wins, but I can't assess the meat and potato pie. I can't assess the quality of the meat and potato pie here, and that's something that's, like, very relevant. So I think this is a skip angle. Hak Tua always wins, never lets me down. Pint of Guinness getting 51% is just like, what the fuck are we doing, man? Taco Dog never wins here, I don't think. Why do we have the Bovril, dude? There's no way this is actually that popular of a thing. All right, now I just be hitting coin flips. There's no way the Taco Dog takes this. What the fuck are those picks? That's what I'm saying. Korean fried chicken with waffle fries. $41 is absolutely wild. This looks delicious, don't get me wrong, and it's got the waffle fry buff for me. Very cool. $41 is crazy even by America standards, right? I think it's got to be the pigs in blanket hot dog. Okay, see, I want to give it to the pigs in blanket hot dog because this looks good, and then you fucking put unmelted cheese on the bitch. What are we doing? This is so consistently annoying, man. Holy shit. Give me... It's gotta be the chicken, dude. Neither of these are good value for what they are, but the chicken just looks so much better. I'm gonna go for a 20 bomb on the chicken. Tragic. 70 New Zealand dollars, by the way. Yeah. All right, so now we just have to hit coin flips. Kebab or double cheese. I think double cheese clears every time. We only have the all-in, so now we're just hitting coin flips, boys. Macaroni pie. I would be flabbergasted if that beat the bulgogi stuffed baked potato. Grilled ooh, this is gonna be a tough one, dude. Grilled scallops with some grilled duck pastrami or pepperoni pizza. The right, you're getting way more food, I will say. The left has to taste borderline orgasmic. Grilled scallops with duck pastrami. The left is like significantly less food, which I think is the only swing against it, but the left has to taste absolutely unbelievable, dude. This is actually a tough one. I feel like it's gotta be the left. The pizza does look fire, though. I feel... Okay, but you know the thing with the pizza is even though I don't mind this whatsoever because the way the crust is, like, bubbling, you can tell that this is brick-fired pizza and that it's gonna be absolute gas. Motherfuckers that play the Scrandle are gonna look at this pizza and they're gonna see, like, the bubbles that are black and they're gonna go, oh, it's burnt. I don't want that. Oh, it's burnt. And they're gonna skip it and they're gonna go for the scallops. I definitely know that that is happening with at least like 20% of the people who are seeing this. And I'm here to say that's just not how good pizza works. It's not. I'm sorry, but I know there's people who work that way because the pizza debuff is a thing. I think it has to be the left. All right. All right. You know what? You know what? Hey. A good pizza won. I can't even lie. I can't even be God, I can't talk. I can't even be mad because a good pizza actually won for once. I genuinely cannot be mad whatsoever because an actual fire pizza won. All right. Let's get into the main event, shall we? 89% community loss rate? Yeah. Well, that means that I'm in like the top 10%, right? That doesn't mean that that 89% of the community lost right there. It just means that I performed better than 89% of the community, which in fairness is kind of whack, I feel. But also you probably have to take into account that the majority of the people who play Scrandle are probably not playing it every single day. I don't know, though. I feel like the Scrandle has fallen off so much that the majority of people who play the Scrandle probably are playing it every day. So like, getting further than 89% there, I feel like is kind of shocking, considering that was kind of a shitty performance. Bang. All right. We're going to continue the dock challenge. The prediction is up. So we have beaten... We're going to go Anaglyph deck, I'll just say right now, since I ran the prediction. Also, I've updated my my Steam modded since the last time we played, so I don't have What's in My Fool anymore, but I can just look in my collection for that, so that doesn't really matter. Mike, have you played Pokemon Excellent Epsilon? Is that a ROM hack? I don't believe I have. It rings a bell, though. Prediction, we're playing Anaglyph. We're playing Anaglyph Gold Stake. We have beaten, in the rotation, we beat Black Deck, we beat Plasma, we beat Green, we beat Painted in that order. I'm thinking for today's stream, we go Anaglyph, we go Nebula, and then if we have time after that, we go either Zodiac or Erratic, either of those. But for right now, we're going Anaglyph. I think Anaglyph is the deck. I think we're done with the run killers, so to speak. I think we're done with the decks that are like traditionally pretty hard to win on in general. But Anaglyph, Nebula, and Zodiac in particular, and to some extent Erratic deck, but I think Erratic deck is better than those three. Those three are pretty like sink or swim decks for the most part. Those decks are kind of just like, if you get good RNG, they're free, and if you get bad RNG, then they just like do nothing, right? So I think knocking those three out will be pretty good. If we can knock those three out, I think we just coast to a victory. I think the other decks are probably just like never losses. What's our current streak? Missed a stream? Yeah, it says in the left, unless it's not correct. I also literally just said that we beat 4 decks back to back. Anyway, prediction is up. It's up for like 5 seconds. By the time I'm done saying this, is probably down, but we'll see. I'm going all in. Anaglyph is my favorite deck. Don't let me down, Mr. Schlock. I will say on stream, we have had traditionally very good luck with Anaglyph, at least recently. Off stream, I'm going to keep it a stack. I played like 2 seeds of Anaglyph off stream today to warm up, and I got shit on. Which, granted, I was not locked in because I was playing them on my phone while I was watching YouTube. So not locked in, but I got shit on. So hopefully I got the bad seeds out of the way on my phone, and we can just lock in and coast on Anaglyph. But let's run Anaglyph. Different software, but basically when you finish the Plat Kaizo, you should check her out. Hard as my left nut, but super fun. You're saying that like I am gonna finish Plat Kaizo, like that wasn't just like a one-time thing. I do want to continue to play Plat Kaizo, but Plat Kaizo is just gonna be impossible for me to beat. Unless I like literally played it every single day. Unless I made Plat Kaizo a part of my like genuine routine, that shit's not happening. Let's do this because that leaves me open for a straight while also giving me flush draw. We could go check misprint here because we have kings and nines in hand, so we could have had a full house here. We have, what was that, 5 of hearts. Now we probably just go for spade flush. Spade flush is pretty likely to win. We bottom deck spade flush. That's kind of cringe. I guess we have jacks 5s full house. There's a 9 of spades. Okay, so we just play this and this wins. Are you happy in your life playing Balatro? Yeah, man. There's a lot worse jobs out there, dude. There's a lot worse jobs than just playing Balatro. I'm extraordinarily happy in my life playing Balatro. Really bad first shop. Conservatively, it's probably Saturn level, but like straights are not super easy to make, especially into the monoclay. So probably we just take a buffoon pack, and if we get scammed, we get scammed. This is an incredible early game Joker. I think we just take this, bro. Which decks have we beaten this streak? Like 21. I'm sorry, but like I literally just listed them out, dude. Did you like just come back or something? You were on the prediction. You've been here this whole time. We beat Black, Plasma, Green, and Painted If we have any mods in here that are not busy, could we make a command maybe? We don't need a command yet. If we get to like 5 or 6 wins, we can make a command. Anyway, this is like such a great early game Joker that I think we just take it. Obviously, this falls off late game, but this just gives us so much early game strength. This essentially just means that we can't die at all in like the first 2 antes, so probably we just take that. That's a shop and a half. Wow. Do we ever just pivot into this? My father is watching me. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Holy shop. Yeah, this shop's kind of funny. The only thing that's preventing me from taking this is that with a foil misprint, like, pairs here are already just, like, super consistent. Whereas Photo Chad gets way more score, obviously, but it's not nearly as consistent, dude. Plant anti-6, trust? Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've just grown to not like Photo Chad and Gold Stake purely because they're, like, it's like Photo Chad builds and pair builds are like equal in power, but Photo Chad builds get shit on by like bosses and stuff that pair builds don't. So like, I don't know, like we could take the Chad here because Chad pairs with like a ton of shit. But like, dude, like photograph, like I don't know, man. Plant anti-8 trust, true. Plant anti-9 trust, also true. Photo Chad would be free with Blue Seal, but without, it's a toss-up. Yeah, exactly. Also, no Econ Joker. Yeah, no Econ Joker with the rental photo. Like, we could take the Chad here. The photo, I think, is just, like, not great. And I don't even really think the Chad is that great here, but the Chad gets... We get rewarded with the Chad if we get, like, gold seals and stuff of the like. Or even just, like, stone cards and, like, rough gem. Just even just, like, shitty synergies where we can, like, increase our score by a little bit or make a quick buck. Like, Chad is fine here, but photo's pretty speculative. Even with the... See, this is why I say photo's a dogshit Joker, man. Like, even with Chad in the exact same shop. I mean, the rental is doing a lot of heavy lifting on this being a bad play, but the photo's still, like, speculative here, dude. I think we take Chad and just go next. Play the pair. Getting Supernova synergy here. Okay, we're on Anaglyph, so we always want to check our skips ahead of time. These are both unusable dog shit, so I guess we're just playing blinds. Sock and Buskin for sure shows up. I'll be sad, but like, we probably still win with pairs here, man. Negative, it's gonna be rental. Yeah, I'm not taking a damn negative skip here. We can track in our shop, see what our negative skip would have been. We would have had 2 negative tags, so our first 2 Jokers would have been negative. It's additionless Jokers, so this would have been left alone. We would have had negative Eternal Rental, delayed Grat, dog shit, garbage, poop, ass. Let's take the Spectral. Ecto here is like okay, but I think it's just obviously Immolate. Onk is ass just because like this falls off, so I don't want 2 copies of it, and Onk Chad here is even like not that good. Ecto's like fine, but I mean Immolate's just so much better. Okay, so dogshit Joker, let's go next so that we can retain interest money. We never die unless, even especially with the foil, we just never die unless misprint like back to back to back to back whiffs. Five foil misprints, Angle. Hell no. Hell no. Bang. There's our Mercury card. Yeah, and our other negative skip would have been Perishable Rental Mad Joker. See, like, this is just why negative skips are so bad in this game. That negative skip would already be bad in White Stake because it's like... Because those Jokers are just 2 very traditionally bad Jokers, but like especially here, like that would have been dog shit, man. Blocked pack? Oh yeah, I'm fucking stupid. Pairs in shop? Yeah, true. I'm dumb as hell, my bad. Started Earthbound yesterday. This game is awesome so far. Huge. I'm trying to YouTube Shorts farm. That's why I fucked up the Celestial pack. That's my bad. I'm washed, bro. I haven't played this game in like 2 days. Leave me alone. Can you help me, though? Maybe? I'm not even being facetious. It's just been, like, a while since I've played that game. But, like, maybe? What do you need? I feel like I know exactly where you're stuck, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. Do an Onk incident, anti-8 this time to clip farm. You say anti-8 this time like it wasn't anti-8 last time it happened. Like, economy tag here is not bad, but it's like, do I need it? What is this? Ooh, orbital tag's kind of sexy, dude. Like, economy tag's not bad here, don't get me wrong, because economy tag gives... I mean, I could just sell the Chad, and then we get a free 120 bones from the economy tag, but, like, that orbital tag, 9 pair levels, that's kind of sexy, dude. That just sets me up on pair... 9 pair levels from this orbital tag essentially just reads if I don't find a blue seal, that's fine. I feel like that's not bad, dude. How do I beat Frank? He just stabs me. You got to use your psychic abilities on Frank. If you don't have your psychic charged, if you're like out of PSI or whatever, you can find... I think you have to go to the hospital to recharge it. I don't completely remember. But you got to use your psychic abilities on him. Also, go to the drugstore. You should probably have enough money, even if you've died a decent amount. You should probably have a decent amount of money. Excuse me. Just from like farming enemies and stuff. The drugstore has like upgraded equipment if you haven't had that already. Particularly the one thing, it's like a bracelet or some shit, or like a charm. It seems really stupid because it's like a fairly like, it's an item in the shop that like you read it and it sounds like it wouldn't matter, but its statistics give you like an insane amount of defense, and it allows you to live a lot of hits. So whatever it's, I'm pretty sure it's whatever the most expensive item is in the drugstore in Juanette, you want to buy that. But yeah, just use your psychic abilities and make sure you're upgrading your equipment by like buying shit from the drugstore. And Frank should be like not that bad. You never sell Chad? It's only -1 from first econ tag, by the way. Oh, I guess that makes sense. I tried playing Earthbound. I had to walk around too much, and BALATRO, you can't get bored. What the fuck are you talking about? We're talking about Earthbound, bro. Yeah, I will say Earthbound does have... That's like my one qualm with the game. I love Earthbound. It's probably on my like top 5 games of all time list. But traversal in Earthbound is a fucking slog and a half. That shit sucks. I think I'm gonna take Arcana Pack and Buffoon, and then I can see what we want out of these two tags. I mean, I feel like I just take Orbital Tag now, right? The Supernova kind of sucks, though, because I've been winning in 1. And if I'm skipping, this gets less value. And if I'm taking an Orbital Tag, then I'm still winning in 1. Go to the drugstore sounds like you're my mom telling me to go pick up my Prozac. Just the 2 I have right now. What do you mean, just the 2? If you're talking about psychic abilities, then yeah. You might not even need psychic abilities to beat Frank, but definitely upgrade your equipment, because if you don't upgrade your equipment, you're going to get shit on. I mean, dude, Supernova is just traditionally so good, but it might just be bad here just because I'm winning in 1. I guess we could go Supernova into Econ Tag, and then I'm not winning in 1, but then I don't have pair levels. But, like, I have Foil, and I have Scaling Molt now, so maybe that doesn't matter. Also, I could still happen upon... If I have more money, then I can take more standard packs, and I can find blue seals. I could happen upon Telescope, and then I can take more shit if I have money. Maybe we go Supernova into Econ Tag. This is a weird angle, man. This is a weird line. I don't know what the correct play is. I feel like Supernova is not going to be scaling enough if I take the Orbital Tag. It might still not be scaling enough, but it's at least going to be scaling. I think we just go Econ Tag, man. I don't think you take either and you take Orbital. Why would we not take either? I feel like we need Scaling Molt still, no? The only way we don't need Scaling Molt with this build is if we get, like, insanely lucky with X-Molt, right? I mean, I guess we would have the base Molt from the pairs, but, like, if Misprint whiffs, we're still not making, like, a ton of score late game. Anaglyph deck, I'm not seeing enough skips. Skip everything. I don't think it's ever not Orbital. Dude, if it's Orbital, then yeah. If it's Orbital, I kind of don't want to take Nova. We'll skip Nova, go Orbital. That's fine. Let's go next. I beat him. Yeah, that bracelet did a lot, and Hypnosis finally put him to sleep after not hitting for 5 battles straight. That's tragic. But GG's on beating him. That's fucking sick. 12 pair levels has you set for a little bit. Yeah, very true. 7 bones. Speculative license could definitely be something. Also, I forgot we weren't taking the... For some reason, I was still thinking we were taking the econ tag. I should have bought this seed money. Doesn't matter. Yeah, probably a... Rip this driver's license. And then we just take, like, buffed cards. I gotta take the seed money now if I want it. Let's do it. And then I'm gonna do this and just go next. This is way better with Chad because of the money, but this turns on my license. Honestly, this gives me enough money in the long term to turn on my license more efficiently. Nice. All right, now we always discard because we have value in the deck. We always want to find that gold seal. This could be the gold... No, wait. It's Mark. For some reason, I was thinking it was Wheel. This is never the gold seal. Bang. Okay. Hit him with one of these. I guess we could high card here to try and find the gold seal. It's probably worth. It's actually probably not worth, because if I fly too close to the sun, then Misprint just whiffs and then I die, right? Grimbo. Once again, this Grimbo kind of blows just because I'm winning in 1. I mean, I'm not, but like, I'm gonna even if I'm winning in 2, like this is just so slow now. This is kind of odd Todd, man. Rare tag, coupon tag, both of those suck. Take the rare tag. Did you not just see the YouTube short that I farmed out of the negative tag here? Bro, the negative tag hit absolute dog shit, and now you're expecting the rare tag to not hit absolute dog shit, even though they're like mechanically pretty much the same thing. We have the 10 pair levels, right? Yeah, we have level 12 pair now. Rare tag is buns. Rare tag is dog shit. Unless you're on specifically like low stakes multiplayer mod, it could be Blueprint. Yeah, it could also be Perishable Rental Tribe, dude. That's just not a coin flip that I'm willing to take. Could be clearance sale. We're still not at risk of losing, but I'm not worried about that right now. I'm worried about that like late game. Trust you'll get 2 blueprints with rare tag. Oh, true, dude. Blueprint Brainstorm Trust. Do you even flip coins, bro? Nah, dude. How do you think I've gotten a 10 streak? I don't fucking flip coins, man. Blueprint does effectively nothing here, though. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Blueprint's fine just because it gives us another roll on Misprint, because we're still very dead here if Misprint ever just, like, decides to +0 back-to-back. Which, like, that would have to be insanely unlucky for that to happen, but it's still a genuine loss condition. I feel like it might have to be Grimbo, man. Grimbo, and then we just ship, like, dog shit hands to try and scale it. I think we don't take clearance sale yet. But if we find this gold seal, I'm definitely taking clearance sale. What's my pair giving me? I need to pay attention to Misprint here. That's an absolute high roll on Misprint, and that gave me 8,300 points. So probably we ship like 2 high cards and then play pairs just to be safe. Also, I should have discarded. That was a fumble. Because now I'm probably not seeing my gold seal. No, I'm definitely not seeing my gold seal because I'm winning in 1. Rebate makes the Grimbo awkward, but it's probably still worth is the funny thing. Damn, I just want this whole shop, man. And I'm taking the whole shop. I'm going to keep it a stack. Punished? Pretty much. Spectral. There's the blue seal that I want. I guess we don't even really need a blue seal, but, like, what else are we taking here? Incantation is license value, which is, like, okay, but probably I'm fine with license value if I'm taking the rebate. And then black hole is just, like, 1 pair level is the only thing that I would care about, whereas if I take the trans, I can probably get a bunch of pair levels, right? Blue seal, Jesus Christ, still very, very good. That's what I'm saying. Ouija gives 6th, then 6th sense. True. I think it's just always blue seal, right? Take the rebate, go next. Now we kind of get fucked with the green joker, but like, rebate money is rebate money. I can dry my tears with my $1 trillion. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I just want some kind of molt joker here because it's very easy for the misprint to just, like, fuck us by not proccing. And that would make me very sad. Anything I play here wins. So I would have to discard to just, like, speculate on rebate value. We can take econ skips, man. Just give me the mercury level. It's not that big of a deal. 1 $1 beers, please. 500 $1 cigarettes. I took clearance sale, right? There's the red card. That's like way better than Grimbo, so double punished, but it is what it is. W voice crack. But maybe just get rid of Chad for this red card. This red card is like, even with how late in the game we are, especially with the rebate to make money, this red card is just like insane scaling. I think we just get rid of the... I think we get rid of the Chad for this rebate, or this red card, and then this is just our build. Let's go here. Blue Seal's probably worth not skipping for. I'm just skipping whatever's in this buffoon pack unless it's like exactly blueprint. We can take the Lover's card for license. Go next. Rebate on aces. I actually didn't peep that, but that's fine. Balatro Billion sounds better than Balatrillion. I just hard disagree, man. I just hard disagree. All right. Oh my god, I don't need to go to my collection! Misprint's the best joker in the game! Go for one of these. Now we hope for Madness. Yeah, Madness would be kind of sexy. Ball ride. Pretty please. Most gold stake run of all time. Dude, we're on Anaglyph deck, which I traditionally kind of suck at. So, like, I'm completely fine with this just being, like, traditional gold stake. Queen of Clurbs. Queen of Clurbs. This still wins if... as long as Misprint doesn't, like, giga whiff. What am I leaving on top? We have 2 jacks, 2 9s. The jack is debuffed. I think this is the proper cycle, right? 0 4s, 1 king. This is the proper cycle. You have Misprint, bruh? God, I literally just called that out, too. Balatro, right? Wait, that's actually sick. Why no Glumbus today? I upgraded my my Steam modded, and most of the only cosmetic mod that didn't fuck up when I updated Steam modded was Transspectrals. Foil is undervalued? No, literally, dude. Genuinely, you are onto something there. Foil is better than Hollow in like 90% of scenarios, I'll say it. In gold stake, at least. Probably just in the entire game, honestly, because if you're playing low stakes, you probably don't give a fuck about Hollow since you're scoring out the S anyway. Tooth kind of sucks with the economic situation that I'm in. None of these skip tags help whatsoever. I was wondering what happened to all the textures and why the spectrals were the only special guys. When you and me played multiplayer and I had to update Steam modded, a lot of the cosmetic mods fucked up, which is fine. Plus 50 chips is a joker of its own. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Hollow is a joker of... Plus 10 Molt is also a joker of its own. It's just a less useful and more common joker, right? Like, plus 50 chips is way better than plus 10 Molt, just in a vacuum, and chips are less common. So, like, it's a lot more useful. Anyway, are we taking this black hole? I don't have director's cut yet, so I feel like black hole could maybe be some technology into the eye, but also if I find eye on this run, I'm probably fucked anyway. But, like, I don't know, maybe it's something. I think I'm just skipping, dude. I'm not saying that's a bad play into the eye, but it's probably not solving the eye for me, so I think it's just whatever. So it's my fault? Yeah, actually true, bro. Get out of my stream. Fucking loser, bitch. Just kidding. Mods, shout out Ethamir. Do I have mods in here? I probably don't have mods in here. God, I gotta do everything myself. It's so stupid that the people I don't pay to do stuff on my channel don't do stuff on my channel. Shout out Ethamir. Chat, if you like Terraria, Ethamir is a very good, very entertaining, very funny Terraria creator. Go give him a watch. All right, let's go for the 6s first, because this could score less, and that lets Grimbo scale back up more, or I just fuck me. I can't believe this never meet your heroes. Meant to type that before the shout out, now I look mean. Does Enamelier, close enough, stream on YouTube? Yeah, they do stream on YouTube. You can look them up, bro. Check them out. Do I want gold card or do I just want red card skip? I want red card skip, bro. I need the molt. Shock, will you be at BALATROCon 3048? Dude, I'm counting down the days. I'm counting down the days. I'm high-key stoked for it, dude. It's gonna be a fun time. Speaking of hollow, yeah, true. No 10s, wilted rose emoji, shrimp emoji. Sunyon, I'm crying right now, bro. Really called it Enamelier. I don't even know how to pronounce the generational typo that just happened in YouTube chat. Do I ever cycle high card here? I don't have blue seals in hand, right? So it's just always cycle high card. I don't think pair ever loses here either, even if misprint like turbo shits. No counting allowed in BALATRO. You can only get so far on that mindset, man. Not all YouTube chatters, but always a YouTube chatter. Actual facts, bro. You'll fit in just fine around here. This is always a skip unless it's exactly money. I think even a Fool Mercury is a skip. And then this is just always a skip. Full stop. Especially when it's that pack. Jesus Christ, what was that? Not re-rolling there. We can make the re-roll money back, but against Tooth specifically, a re-roll there is kind of dog shit. Just because I don't want to be losing that much money. Granted, we top decked 2 mail-in hits, so probably it didn't actually matter at the end of the day, but just trying to play to my outs. I feel bad hating on the YouTube chatters, though, because that's where I have all my viewers. Don't tell them what I say here. I'm leaking it, bro. I'm leaking it, bro. Charlie's going to be covering this shit tomorrow. It's going to be such a big piece of drama. 15K, bro. Fuck off. The public DMs getting leaked. True. The public DMs. 11 smackaroonies. There's that photo back to haunt me. Also, W pairs call, knowing that it's an orbital tag on pairs. Okay, we get director's cut, so I'm no longer completely just like ass out into the eye. I'm just going to redeem that immediately, because if I forget to redeem that and then we get anti-7 eye, I just die 10 times out of 10. You're on a first name basis with Mr. Critical. Bro, he's literally me. Of course I am. He is literally me. Where do you think Charlie got the look from? Dude, like, chat, I'm not... Okay, minus the facial hair, because I wasn't old enough to sport facial hair, okay? So minus the facial hair, but I mean, I had the look first. You can fact check this shit. I guess you guys can't fact check this shit because, like, my, like, little kid, like, school pictures aren't on the internet, but, I mean, I can fact check this. And I would never lie on the internet. Okay, I kind of am at, Jesus fucking Christ, at the point where I want to start skipping red card value just to put some enhancements in the deck for license. Because if we can't get this license online, we're gonna be up shit's creek, so to speak. Charlie only grew the hair in like 2017, I think. Shock has had it since 2011 or 2012. That is true. Gotta be 2012 probably. But yeah, I've had it for longer than Charles, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, he's just straight up copying me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put enhancements in the deck. I think I'll only take enhancements if it's 2 enhancements. Like, if it's another wild card or something, I'm probably not gonna take it there. I'd probably just skip the pack. But 2 enhancements is like kinda too good to pass up on right now. Also, I need to find the 10 blue seal for my death card, because that puts another enhancement in the deck for license, but it also gives me Did I just play rebate value? I just played rebate value, I think. It also gives me another blue seal, right? Bang. Yeah, for folk's sake, man. Is there a skip for charm angle for license? I was low-key thinking about it. How often does that whiff, though? I feel like that whiffs a fair amount of the time, no? Because even if we're saying, like... Even if we're saying aggressively that this gives me 3 enhancements per pack, which is probably not happening. I guess 3 enhancements per pack gets me there because I have all the double tags. But, like, if I get any less than that, I'm kind of fucked, right? I don't know. I feel like Charm Tag is kind of on the cusp of being a good play. I'm going to block Death. I really could not give a fuck about putting lucky cards in the deck. I mean, yeah, it's cool for license, but, like, outside of that, just give me my blue seals. You'll also see the shop, true. If that Charm Tag doesn't get you license, you lose on the spot, no. Like, maybe. I think with red card, barring misprint low rolls, we're fine. Are you a top or bottom decker? Definitely a bottom decker normally. Erosion here is kind of funny. You didn't play rebate value? I went back and checked. Did I hang 8s then? Oh, I hung an 8 from Immolate. Okay. I thought I had an 8 blue seal for some reason. Okay. Thank you, Sugar Free. Appreciate you. A 3rd Molt Scaler? Hell yeah. And a 4th. I like how I like how nobody cares. I mean, it is perishable, so maybe that's why we don't look at it, but I like how nobody gives a fuck to acknowledge Bootstraps just because he's so ass. Free my boy Bootstraps. He ain't do nothing wrong. He doesn't deserve to be that dog shit. Is it ever like a rebate slot out for Supernova? That would be the only way that we don't take this Charm Tag. I think probably it's just a Charm Tag angle. Is this ever technology? Bull is way better than Bootstraps. Dude, it's like comical how much better Bull is with Bootstraps. Like, the more I play with Bull is unironically, like, probably a top 15 Joker for Gold's sake. It's so... Like, you look at Bootstraps, and then you look at Bull, and you just think, like, oh, Bull kind of sucks because it's, like, not that easy to have a lot of money. But, like, when you have that many chips off of Bull, dude, it's so easy to get that much money. Like, Bull is just free scaling. Bull is way better, though. Bootstraps with rebate is low-key fun as hell. Bull is way better, though. Yeah, that's true. You need like an the thing that separates the two is you need like an early Bootstraps for it to be good. If you're building from around Bootstraps from the start, then it can pop off. But Bull is literally just if you stumble upon that, John, you win. I'm not so sure about Mime over rebate. I'm not either, but specifically, okay, we have 2 blue seals in the deck, and specifically we have Devil Death going into a Charm Tag skip. I feel like it's probably Mime over rebate. Mime over rebate, also, even if it's like slightly less money, it allows me to more efficiently scale the Grimbo. I feel like it's always Mime over rebate. I'm also so Mime-pilled right now because out of the 4 runs that we've won on this streak, Mime carried in like 2 or 3 of them, I'm pretty sure. We're going for Charm Tag. It's close enough where I think we just always go for Charm Tag because I think we might die if we whiff Driver's License. Speculative Mime. I mean, it's not even speculative, though. That's what I'm saying. It would be speculative if we didn't have any value in the deck, but we have 2 blue seals, so that's already, like, pretty decent Mime value. +1 planet level is already, like, justification for Mime. Maybe not over rebate, but we have guaranteed 2 gold cards in our consumable slots, right? Maybe even 2 guaranteed gold blue seals. Like, that's definitely justification for Mime. 10 enhancements from 4 packs feels very doable now. Yeah. I think it's just always this, and then we just always Charm Tag skip. First pack. We gotta use... do we ever block... Okay, now we're not blocking Devil Death. So let's Devil this. Let's Death. Now we have 2 gold blue seals with the Mime. And now we have 4 enhancements in this pack, so license is half on. I would like... Luckies more than I would like Molts in the case of a Fool. So let's do one of these. Pack numero dos. Oh, for some reason I thought that was 8 out of 16. That's 10 out of 16. This is just the exact same pack as far as license is concerned. We'll go Molt into Lucky again. Lucky turns it on here. Wheel into Lucky. License is on. I love... That's new. The 16 out of 16. That's new. I love that for license. Now we have Death Hermit. More than likely in that order. Now license is on and we have 4 blue seals with Mime. 2 gold blue seals with Mime. Like now we're just chilling, right? Can always play 1 blue seal here because we only have the 2 consumable slots. So as long as we're holding 1 blue seal, we get full value because of Mime. Let's just send it, man. Will with the 45 stream streak. That's awesome, bro. Cheers, man. Not even speculative. We have blue seals and gold cards. Yeah, exactly. Snails is exactly right there. Money tree. That's like doable, but it's kind of stupid. Maybe not with investment tag, but also like we're into Flint, so just give me more planet scaling because Flint's like spooky. Don't. I mean, it doesn't really hurt us. Let's go like this. Skip. Let's go like this. Flint and steel. True. Now we have Hermit, so I think we just always go for it. Hermit, skip for red card, money tree. Cat with lucky density. Like maybe. I guess we do have a lot of luckies. Maybe it is a Glumbus angle. That could be something. We'd be giving up a lot of Mime value, presumably, for that, though. Flint is low-key always a spooky boss blind. It's in a really weird spot for us, too, right? Because we have, like, no chips outside of the foil from Misprint, which is not much. This essentially halves our score. And we can't, like, reroll it here, because if we reroll into I, then we just die every time. Because Flint essentially halves our chips, but I, like, quarters our chips because we can only play pairs on one hand. Needle here is also probably catastrophic. I think Mime is more consistent. Lucky Cat probably also works. I'm going to keep trucking along with the Mime, though. I think Cat here is unnecessary. Feels like there's not enough time left to play that many luckies. Yeah. I mean, if we got like turbo lucky with it, it would be fine, but Mime is just more consistent with like blue seals. I think keeping Mime here is okay. We can also just find something more consistent. Like if we find a chalkboard, then we sub out the Mime, and then we're like not sad about paying rental fee and shit like that, right? My local university is doing a lost and found sale, clearing out their lost and found. Is this immoral? I don't know. That's honestly like kind of a good debate. I would say it's not, though. But I mean, the caveat has to be like the determining factor is like how long has the shit been in the lost and found, right? Because if they're doing the lost and found sale and the shit's been there for like 5 days, then like obviously that's a bit sketch. Like that's kind of cringe. But if it's like a quarterly lost and found sale and they be selling stuff like every 3 months, then I feel like that's not too bad. Because at that point it's literally just, you know. At that point it's if you haven't come for it, then like you're not gonna, right? I'm sure it has been a while, but the idea of selling stuff that doesn't belong to them doesn't sit right with me. I feel like it'd be better to donate. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I mean, now that you mentioned that, yeah, not selling it over donating it. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with selling it over donating it, but like it is kind of whack that they would sell it over donating it. Yeah, see, like now we just have chalkboard and we just win. We don't give a fuck about Lucky Cat anymore, right? Let's hit him with one of these just because I don't know how consistent the chalkboard is. Yeah, like I don't know, it's probably pretty close. Death another blue seal and then skip. I think Flint with chalkboard's probably free. I think we one-tap this with chalkboard, actually, even post-debuff. W voice cracks. Damn, we were, like, right on the cusp. Misprint tech. We have a 2 on top. So we can just grab that, and then we get our blue seal value. Speaking of selling stuff, I'm packing my bags to go to the place where you sell your soul out for profit, Orlando. Huge. That's actually sick, though. Welcome in, Schmeck. Hope you enjoy your trip, bro. I'm doing a lost and found sale where I find items in people's houses and pawn them for meth money. Hell yeah. See, that's all about marketing too, because you could like get sponsors for that shit if you just called it a lost and found sale. I really don't want to buy that just to like tarot block, so I guess we'll go in here now. Let's just hang both of these. Against Vessel, we just want to make the... we can win against Vessel without skipping, I'm pretty sure, but we just need to make the chalkboard as consistent as possible, right? So let's just hit him with a bunch of these. Sacking some Grimbo value here. I feel fine doing this. I don't want to sack all my Grimbo value. Probably it's fine. Probably I should have, but Dusty's still okay. That is a flush. Fun fact. It's fine. I knew the gold seal was on top. You guys wouldn't get it. It's a pretty, you know, pretty abstract play. I wouldn't blame y'all if you didn't get it. What is Doc's challenge? Yeah, Vagabond. It's the thing that we were running in like July. So nothing new. I haven't done it in like forever. I just happened to, my chat just happened to redeem like black to plasma back to back, and I won them both. So I was just like, fuck it. And now we're just kind of on a streak. Welcome in though. No way you just checked your collection when misprint is literally in your inventory. It's muscle memory. I'm sorry. I can't control it. I know he's here. I'm not checking him. I will go to my collection every time. It's just how the human mind works. I know it's stupid. I don't care. Hope you're doing well, Vagabond. Appreciate you pulling up. Streamer blind, can't read. What are you talking about? Hey! Keto Raid. Welcome in, folks. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Keto, hope your stream went well. Keto Raiders, we are trying to win back-to-back gold stakes on every deck in the game. Should I just reroll here? What do we get punished by? Crimson Heart, right? I mean, we really don't even get punished by Crimson Heart. The idea with rerolling here is we beat Vessel right now, but we don't beat Vessel if we whiff Chalkboard. Acorn is free. Crimson Heart is free because we have Giga Chips from the planet level, and then we have 2 sources of plus molt, 2 sources of X molt. So Crimson Heart is fine. And then the other 2 are just always chuds. I think it's just always a reroll angle, right? And then just Crimson Heart never bones us. That's like the best hit, too. Whoa! Pookie Raid. Hell yeah. Wait, you didn't stream for like almost... Didn't you start... Unseen, didn't you start streaming like right before I did? That's wild, bro. Yo, get those numbers up. Fake streamer. Just kidding. W Unseen Raid. Hope everybody over there had a fun time as well. Yeah, short stream. No, you're chilling, bro. You're chilling. We all short streaming. I'm noticing a trend going here. I am probably not going to be interrupting the trend because I have early morning plans tomorrow, so I'm probably also short streaming. Welcome in, everybody. I wanted to stream for longer, but I really got to lock in on work, and I also need to not kill my sleep schedule. Yeah, that's the exact same thing for me tonight. I can't blame you, dude. I can't blame you. Welcome in, folks.
E.
Pookie Wookie Bear. Unseen with the 9 months. Appreciate that, man. W Prime. We broke 100. Yeah! Smash like. All right. W Raids. Appreciate the shout out to Unseen. Raiders, yet again. Wait, 9 months. Oh my god, sub baby. Crazy work. Raiders, for those just joining in, we are running the Doc Spectred challenge, which, if you aren't aware, is getting a win on every deck back-to-back on Gold Stake. We are currently on a 5 streak this gambit. We have beaten Black, Plasma, Green, Painted, and Anaglyph in that order, all back-to-back. So we're getting to the point where we got some of the easier decks that we can just like kind of coast on. It's pretty cool. I'm thinking probably we have enough time for 1 run. So probably we do Nebula. I'm thinking it's either a Nebula or Zodiac angle. Maybe Erratic. But Erratic's pretty free unless you get like shit RNG. Like really bad. I'm thinking it's probably Nebula Zodiac. We could maybe do a... we could maybe run a poll. We got a ton of people in here. Let's run a poll. This is probably the last run of the night, unless it's like completely free. Which deck? Question mark. Nebula, Zodiac. I think I'll save Erratic for after both of those. 1 minute poll. Everybody vote on what deck you want us to play as the 6th deck in our streak. Everybody vote right now. You're being forced. Where are you at out of 15 again? 5 out of 15 completed. 10 left. YouTube chat saying Zodiac. Where's my I voted pin? Wait, true. Can you play the Slay the Spire deck? No. 5 is good. 5 is way past what I thought I would get, considering I'm like washed at every deck in the game that isn't yellow now. Nebula is more funny because you hate it, but Zodiac is objectively better. Yeah, I think Zodiac is usually... Well, Zodiac's only better late game, right? Zodiac early game is kind of a nothing burger unless you are just, like, lucky. Whereas Nebula, you can, like, maybe force some Celestial packs if you have some Molt, right? Okay. Tie action? Both YouTube chatters are saying Zodiac, so I think we just run Zodiac as the tiebreaker. Nebula is pure pair slop, pretty much. Shouldn't you do the worst ones first to try and get a good start? That's how speedrunners do it? Yeah, exactly. I just think they're both, like, I think both Nebula and Zodiac are, like, pretty much on the same playing field. Zodiac is better than Nebula, but that's with the caveat that you get a good early game. If you get fried in the early game, then they're, like, pretty much both the exact same thing. But yeah, we'll do Zodiac. Get this man a true W hype train, chat. What's the hype? We had some, we had a sub from Unseen. I think that started a hype train. There's gonna be a Saturn Shop 1, probably. Also, let me pay out prediction from last run. We had an 87% locked in ratio. Good shit. All right, new prediction. We're running Zodiac deck. Again, unless this is like the freest run of all time, probably this is going to be the last run of the night. So jamble your points. Jamble your points. Let me know if you think we're going to win or lose. Let me know if you think the streak is going to stay alive. Can you pay out my prediction from last deck? What do you mean, bro? Streamer doesn't have tits because he's a flesh tuber. Lame. Damn straight. Flesh tuber supremacy. I am racist. Don't clip that. Well, you can clip that, but, like, don't clip it out of you know, it doesn't matter. I think I'm going to swap over to my laptop and grind out work. I'll be here but hiding. Good luck, good luck. Appreciate you, Unseen. Many thanks for the raid again. I hope you are productive tonight. Hope you sleep well when you do all that. Love you, brother. I voted all my points. You better not lose on that VIP grind. Interessante. I'm going to try and lock in. Like I said, bro, I mean, if we get a start like that last run was unbelievably lucky, by the way. Because we have to pivot, like, we don't have to pivot, but we have to steer quite a bit if we don't get exactly that charm tag. Dominator of Geometrical with the follow. I can't believe these flesh tubers, man. They really think they can hide our their secret VTuber identity from us. True. True. My face cam is like Clark Kent to my hidden VTuber identity. Pivoting is the same as steering. Nah. They're different. Pivoting means you have an idea of what you're doing. Steering is just trying to get things back on track, bro. Yo, it's a doubter ratio? God damn, man. Guess we're proving the doubters wrong, huh? Appreciate all the biddies as well. I haven't been calling them out because I'm a stupid chud. Appreciate everybody with the biddies. Love y'all. W Hype Train. I bet all of my channel points you win. Yo, thanks, YouTube chat. Appreciate you. I was playing Yellow deck a ton to get C++, but recently I've been playing a ton of Ghost deck. It's a bit less consistent than Yellow, but I'm not going to lie, it's more fun to me. Still my fave, personally. It's also better for C++ because of the spectrals that you can get, right? You can hex cards at the beginning of the game that you don't have gold stickers on that make them a bit more palatable for carrying for the whole run. And then also, like, Ectoplasm and stuff like that is pretty cool. First time chat, Melon, welcome in. Is that Hit Gamer Melon from Balatro multiplayer? Hell yeah. Welcome in, Melon. Gonna doubt because we need to get Ethan that VIP. Yo, that's actually a huge angle. That's actually a huge angle, dude. Yo, I'm actually like stressed the fuck out, man. Ain't no way this is the first time Melon is typed in your chat. I feel like it's not. Is that maybe like an alt account? I'm a believer because the writers wouldn't let our protagonists lose like that. Huge. Also W first time chat from a random hunter. Melon, where have you been? I swear to God, I've seen you in here before. Yeah, I feel like Melon has been in my chat. It might just be like a second account situation. I got you on the extra monitor. Entertain me, you silly goose. Melon with the follow. Appreciate y'all. All right, let's lock in. No whammies. Good shop, no whammies. Dog shit opener. I at least have 1K channel points, so I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe you dropped a follow once? Were you already following? I don't know. I could have sworn I've seen you in here before. But that did say first time chat, so like, ooh. Check for full house. Jack of spades on top. Bang, bang, bang. That's why we do that. Didn't top deck flush in those four. That's all. That's why Misprint Tech is broken. Take a puff of that Balatro Garrett for me for the lock-in, Shocky. Hello? Maybe it was during a collab and not technically your chat. Oh, that could be. Okay, Rental Jokajola is funny. We just always take this. I think we take the Judgment first, though, right? Because on the off chance that we buy this and sell this, and then Judgment yields Jokajola, I would like actually break a chair over my head. So we crack Judgment first. Popcorn's a fantastic start. This is a free double tag, and then we take Buffoon. Buffoon yields absolute dog shit. Sly is a good Joker, but not as a rental this early. Probably we're just selling that chud. Popcorn I'm also not a huge fan of, just because it's natty perishable, but like we're on Zodiac deck, so surely we find something better. Hi chat, first time chatter here. Is this guy good? Bro said absolutely not, and then Unseen said extremely. See, this is why Unseen has VIP and Slime has mod. Like, I'm just saying. I'm not a fan of popcorn because it gets stuck in my teeth. That's also true, bro. I will also be half lurking. I need to get this certification ASAP. Sounds good, man. W Kita, best of luck. God, I can't fucking talk today. It's actually crazy. I think we take none of these, right? Speculative Juggler feels bad. Rental Bootstraps is ass, and then none of this other shit is like guaranteed to have value whatsoever. Could be Celestial Pack for like a flush level or something, but that impacts my interest, and also like I still have plus 16 popcorn, so I don't need that shit right now. These fucking top decks are generational, and like not in a good way. 8 of clubs. Does debuffed flush win? What's 34 times 20? 35 times 20. That's enough to get out. I think we just go for debuffed flush, right? Am I stupid? This gets out, no? 700. I can do math. 9 clams. See, these are the shops that I don't like fucking seeing on Zodiac. Although, in fairness, Zodiac isn't really doing anything. It's just having me see more of the dog shit. Standard skips, not it. Uncommon skips, ass. Probably just Crafty Joker. Maybe a Priestess first. Those both kind of suck. Let's go next. Yippee flushes? No, it's over, bro. I have the exact opposite reaction. If it's a flush seed, it's fucked. I don't know, man. This would have gone hard on a good deck. Fuck off. With a straight level in hand? You spoil me. Thunk, you spoil me, you sly dog. Look, you played one. I'm so proud. I don't even think this is a certified moment. What if it was a straight seed? Bro, we got shortcut. It's like always a straight seed, no? Like, I'm not even trolling. It's just always a straight seed if it's shortcut, man. Like 10 times out of 10. Take it? Yeah, this is definitely a take. Doc just texted me and said 200 gifted if you win. Get it done. I'm holding you to that. I'm going to text Doc after this, too. I'm going to say that Chud Ethamir said he texted you. His ass is lying, isn't he? Just kidding. I love you, Ethamir. Saturn is that shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. I think it's just always shortcut pop Saturn level. We could even go Celestial Pack, but I think that with a +8 popcorn, that feels exceptionally greedy. It could have also been a photo angle there, but photo as a rental feels exceptionally bad. This one's in 1 with popcorn. Dubs. Dude, this shortcut was a fucking godsend if we can continue to get technology with it. Popcorn's a +4, so it's not a super consistent like win in 1 scenario, which kind of makes the 6th sense awkward here, but like probably we still usually get value off of it. Maybe it's Arcana Pack, maybe it's Greedy Joker just to get some value. There's been like no good fucking Molt Jokers. The only Molt Jokers that I even recall seeing are 2 Suits Jokers that were perishable. Was there one in the last shop that I just skipped? I don't remember. There was rental photo, but I mean, it's rental early game. That's just not good. The 6th sense is free for 1 round. Yeah. Well, that's if we can find the winning straights every time, right? Which, like, probably we still can. We have level 2 straights. But it's still, like, kind of weird territory. We're still giving up a hand for it. But it's still usually free value. I think Arcana Pack is fine here. Okay, that's exceptional. I think we always sell Venets here. We could sell Crafty too for sure, right? Like, we're not playing flushes. Because the popcorn's gonna die next round, and then I just have no Molt, but I still have the straight level. Yeah, I think the Crafty Joker just always dies. We're also against a Suits boss, so it probably just doesn't matter into the boss for, like, extra score. I think we always just get rid of him for extra Hermit money. Now we're at interest cap, which is pretty sexy. Can take the 6th sense. Might even hit a reroll here. Do I need to? I really don't need to, but, like, it's so enticing if I find, like, any Molt Joker. Especially since the popcorn's dying. I'm hitting a reroll. Cheos. Fuck me. That's ass. I'm taking the Cheos. Holy shit, man! Okay, fuck me, I guess. What a dog shit set of shops, brother. Punished for selling Crafty. If I don't get value off of the 6th sense, it just is what it is. I'm not gutted over it. I'm trying to get out first and foremost. Most spectral cards just don't matter anyway. Let's go. If I go like this, we just have straight. Could probably even discard the... Nah, I'm not going to discard the other 8. That's fiction. That shit's never happening. Let's go like this. Could make a... I could go like this and put... Oh, wait, that's a straight flush. I did not peep that. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna go steel card here. I know chat's yelling at me. I can see it moving. I'm sorry I didn't recognize that was a straight flush. That's my bad. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sack our 6 cents hand. Okay. I probably should have kept him. You know what? That's fine. Now we're gonna go like this, and now if we don't just immediately win off of the steel proc, we're on like the cusp of winning. Okay, that's fine. Popcorn's dead. Probably should have kept 6 cents. We probably still could have gotten value. It's like pretty close though. Hyro is interesting. Let's go Arcana. Give me a good immolate angle in here. That's like all mid cards. Probably I just don't care if we have shortcut though. I don't know. Hitting 2 jacks and a 10 could be like pretty detrimental. But also like it's fucking immolate, man. I'm just ripping this. Okay. Hang the ends. Let's take Celestial Packs. We're blocking pretty nicely. Fuck me. Double tag Meteor. We have Needle as our boss. This is such an odd start, man. I'm sorry I'm not reading chat, but like starts like these got me fucked up, dude. I'm like trying desperately to keep this ship afloat. It's such an odd start because like this is such an unbelievably good like core build. Like shortcut is so fire, especially with a straight level off the bat, but like we're just getting none of the pieces to have it like fully lock in. We have a very fast train on the tracks right now, but like it's like struggling so hard to pick up speed. The acceleration on said train is dog shit. I guess we just go Neptune level. What's my Fool? I guess I have Hungman in my Fool, but like I have a 44 card deck with shortcut. That probably doesn't matter. We can just go shortcut, or we can just go straight flush level. Let's go Glass card free roll. Steven is like unironically fine here. That's like goated. Let's take another roll. Clubs Castle into Moon. Is it just a Strush build? It's never a Strush build, but if it was a Strush build, that would be so fucking funny. We're on Zodiac, so we get more tarots than average. God. Every time we go for straight flush, it's cooked. Also, Castle, if we're building straight flush, like Castle is funny if we're building straight flush, but if we're building straight flush, we don't need the fucking Castle. Because straight flush chip scaling is like crazy, right? Could replace Star with Moon and then just like speculate on chalkboard value, but we could go straight flush. I want to, dude, it's early enough where we could force straight flush is the thing. We have a fixed deck. We have shortcut. We have like tarot. We have suit fixing. Just fucking do it, man. We have Steven here, so we're never dead unless we get like turbo shit luck. Straight flush scales just as fast as flush 5. It scales as fast as flush house, not flush 5. But like, that's still insane scaling, right? 7 of clubs, so we have a straight on top. Ginger Syrup with the tier 1 to Will. Appreciate you. The actual goat, bro. 102 gifties. Hell yeah. Could be a Strush build on a good deck. Just saying. Fuck off. You're such a chud, all in vain. I can't even lie, bro. You're such a chud. Chud maxing to the highest order here, dude. I respect the hustle, but like, damn, man. Chud maxing to the highest order. It's actually crazy. I think this wins in 1, right? Could maybe even glass the king. Assuming we don't care about like face cards, we could just smash it, and that's probably not that big of a deal. I think with even Steven Molt, this just wins. Yeah. Straight flush scales just as fast as royal flush. That is true. Dude, they're trying so hard to lead me onto this path, man. Fuck's sakes. I really want these standards as well, because if we get blue seals, especially like clubs blue seals at this point, we just fucking win. Fuck, man. I also really want to take hieroglyph. I'm gonna look inside one of these. Yeah, like, okay, now even if it's just straights, like a blue seal just makes this so consistent. I think gold is fine. We have no econ. Probably we take gold seal. Let's take this free roll. Acrobat's really good, especially if we plan on taking this hieroglyph. Acrobat is fucking incredible for either straight or straight flush builds. Have you checked out the high roller mod that adds D&D dice? I have not. That actually sounds so fun. We're missing 2 8s. We need 2 8s. What do you mean? We have mid straights online. The bottom end is looking kind of odd. Oh, for straight flushes, maybe? Is that what you were talking about? I don't know what you were talking about, man. I'm going to keep it a stack. I misread. I meant 7s. Well, I mean, we have enough on, like, the top to mid end that I think it's fine. The missing 6s and 7s are weird. Yeah, I guess. It kind of limits things. We have a thin enough deck, too, though, that I think that probably doesn't matter. Let's just fucking pop this. Let's take the Acrobat here. Let's take the Chariot, and then we'll commit to taking Hieroglyph next round. There's the Ace, Queen, King. Misprint tech is also going to be, like, indispensable on this run. We have 6, 5, 3 Ace on top. I'm thinking maybe we just do this. That's a straight. It's not a straight flush, but, like, that's good enough. How much is just base straight getting me? I want to do straight flush so bad, but yeah, it's probably just smarter to always to do straight. If we had like if this was a 0 streak situation, I would pivot straight flush so hard, but I think I'm just straight maxing here. I think fuck the straight flush unless they literally hand it to us on like a silver platter. I think just fuck the straight flush and we'll just do straights. Especially with the introduction of a blue seal into the equation. Like, that scaling goes crazy. Acro beats needle. I'm not acroing for the or I'm not like hieroglyphing to beat needle. I'm hieroglyphing like for more shops. This ×3 always gets us out, right? Even on like a really modest straight. Well, I'm gonna be using glass steel here as well, and I have the straight in hand. We just always play the fucking cards, man. There's the straight. We can go steel on the blue seal. And now that's a fantastic copy target. We can go, I guess, glass 3, and then we can do something like this. Yeah. I'm losing even Steven value here. That shouldn't matter. Nice. YouTube chat is so much cooler than Twitch chat. I don't know, man. I feel like there might be some discourse if you head over to YouTube chat, or if you head over to Twitch chat and try to argue that. Could be fortune teller, just for the early game. $6 for that is a little steep, but I wouldn't even mind it. Hieroglyph is also so steep just because I have no econ, but I think it's worth just to see more shops. Superposition is so dog shit here. Make no mistake. Even with shortcut, I think superposition is fucking awful here. I think it's always list. Dude, I want so much shit from this shop, but like that's just not responsible. It's free roll. Hungman is nice. We'll take hieroglyph. YouTube is chat is the best usually just because Owo carries so hard. That is actually so true, man. Owo hard carries YouTube chat. I'm just gonna say it. Hard carries. Could have maybe been a full house line here. Queen Jack 10 8 6 is a straight, so now I can do this, and we can do this for better hang 'em targets. The one time list isn't on straight flush. Yeah, no shit, man. Actually, facts. That's fucked up. Hit him with one of these. Wins pre-acro. That's huge. 4 oak on list. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Could have made one tarot from this SMH. Yeah, but then I wouldn't have hung the ace which surely is relevant. Monoclay, free roll. They want me to do it so bad. Fuck. Who am I to resist, bro? Yeah, I guess Giga punished for not going for the superposition, huh? Trying to farm that gold card. I should probably just keep the leftover hands. I mean, the leftover hands aren't shit when I have hieroglyph, though. Just get Vaga and straight flush? True. My god. We might actually be able to hit it. Ancient Joker? Probably not. Could be straight level. Just to keep our options open. I don't think we really need that, though. I just need some kind of econ Joker. Like, even that I'm completely fine with. Could get rid of Steven, because I have enough levels. Probably just smarter to get rid of the list. I'm getting cooked because now that I shit talked superposition, I'm getting fucked by not taking that. That's so tragic, man. Please, Fienders, please. Ancient Joker dog shit because Flush is dog shit. Ancient Joker is very much like a rare. It's like very much a win more photo, I think. If you get Ancient when you already have retriggers, then you just win the entire video game and it's not close. But Ancient without retriggers is just if you don't have a blue seal, you die. Acrobat straight clears boss, I think. It should. -1 hand size, a little rough, but it should be fine. It's win most. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Me the gold card? That fucking gold card has not pulled up a singular time since I bought it. Such a bad investment, dude. Yeah, we're fine into presumably small blind, which is kind of nice. Sock my buskin. This is the best temperance of all time. Nova's dog shit. On both hands that we're trying to play, for that matter. What do I want from Spectral? Literally just Immolate, right? Sigil's ass, because if it hits anything other than clubs, then my suits are just fucked. Blue Seal, I guess, would be cool. Hex, Ankh, or Hex would be decent. Hex is awkward because I would have to get rid of Cloud9 and then I'm just broke again, but it would still be like fine. I could ditch all this shit in Hex and it would be okay. But Ankh is worthless because I could always just Ankh the shortcut and then I'm fucked. Purple Seal? Yeah, probably Purple Seal would be good too. Soul? I guess, man. I mean, we always take it, but the odds of this actually... Okay, fuck me. I was going to say the odds of this actually hits something that we care about are pretty low. God damn. My deck be thin as hell. My deck's fucking starving, dude. Okay, what are our straights looking like? No aces, but top line straights are still pretty good. From king until 8, we have 3 ranks apiece. Could death the gold card here. Could just make luckies. I feel like deathing the gold card. Deathing the gold... See, here's the thing. I want to make luckies, kind of, because like even though deathing the gold card is a lot of value, especially since our deck is so thin, it's kind of shite in terms of like ranks, no? In terms of like rank composition. If you Ankh shortcut, can you skip 2 in your straights? No, 2 shortcuts just does nothing. 2 shortcuts is the same as 1 shortcut. 5 into 5 angle? Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking that's the play. Either 5 into 5 or like lower end into 5. I like the gold, but it's just like deathing anything except for a 5. Kind of just fucks the rank composition. You're a lot of value. Yo, I appreciate you. 3 into 10 of clubs. I don't think we need more 10s at clubs. On a deck that's this thin, three a piece of the ranks we want to be playing is perfectly fine. I guess we just make more gold. Do we want seed money? Probably this early. Do I get punished for taking it if it's this early? I go to 19. I don't have any rentals. I mean, I'm making more money right now, but like the idea is, especially with the gold that I just deathed, this could be more long-term money, especially since I took the hieroglyph. We're an ante behind. I feel like the seed money we don't get... It probably doesn't do anything right now, but I don't think we get punished for taking it. Less vouchers in the pool so that we can find director's cut, too. I think I'm taking it. Tell Ethamir I subbed to them through the segregation wall, please. Ethamir, if you're still in here, we have a YouTube chatter that subbed to you. YouTube chatter. All right, -1 hand size. This shit's going to be imperative that we're misprint teching. 4 on top is really nice. 6-3, 2 ace. Yeah, 4 on top just completes the straight. That's like spectacular. It's literally not less vouchers in the pool. Oh yeah, true. No, I'm actually fucking stupid. That's okay. We'll pretend that I did something smart. Chat, nobody say anything. I apologize. We must communicate through the segregation wall. Wild. I just be playing hands, bro. Okay. How much is one BALATRO in USD? One less option in the pool, yeah. Play the 10, no shit. Chat, I got it, bro. I got it. You're not my dad anything. Huh? Okay, this is a straight. We get acrobat and even Steven. I think we're just straight maxing, even though we've fixed a shitload of clubs. Break there is kind of sexy. Trio's ass. Is Vamp ever a thing? Maybe? I feel like I just don't have enough money for Vamp, but like with seed money that could change, no? Feels a little speculative. But like we're early enough where I think it could be fine. You said nobody say anything. Oh, gotcha. Hate Vamp because glass is a huge out. Yeah, that actually is true. I mean, depending on levels, I think steel is still like fine, but I guess we can't hold a ton of steel unless we get like hand size upgrades. I think Vamp this early is kind of cool, but yeah, maybe we just care about our enhancements more. We'll take this. Nice. I want to take you, but like I just can't, man. I just literally cannot. That's just not happening. Could not sleep, so I'm going to play some Calamity Infernum with you in the back. Hell yeah. We're on Zodiac. It's a Vamp angle. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, somebody said bad boss. Yeah, the Zavasa is. I mean, we have on shortcut, it's less bad, but it's still like pretty not great. Let's go for one of these. This straight run is so much more exciting than the previous run. Well, yeah, because the previous run was solved as soon as we opened the first Buffoon pack. That would be why. Go for one of these. This probably wins, doesn't it? I should have discarded there. Yeah, we could have had like a blue seal or something, right? Bang. Hermit card is just immediate value. Let's roll Magician card is kind of sick. Is Hollow Todd not just better here? I mean, probably I don't give a fuck about either of them at this point, but I think Hollow Todd's just better. Do I want the extra 7? When I have value in the deck, I don't think I really... I've been hitting straights pretty consistently. Nice. I guess we just take this because of Zavasa. Maybe we need to play, like, pairs into that shit. I mean, we're not making enough points, even with Odd Todd. I think we could literally hit Odd Todd every time and then hit Acrobat into Zavasa, and we'd still get fucked. Tempe... perishable throwback, as if throwback needed any more debuffs in this fucking godforsaken video game. Vamp license favorite combo, actually true. This is just better because this can give us Cavendish, and when we have high base molt from straights, we just don't care about plus molt. So we'll take you. One more roll. Oh, fuck, I have seed money. Temperance go next. Shit. I think Cavendish breaking exactly this round is catastrophic, but any time after that I'd be fine with. Okay, fuck me. W Cavendish, best jonker in the game. Jonker is crazy. Take the Chariot free roll. Strength is like imperative into the Zavasa. That's actually a huge hit there. Let's go Buffoon. This is ass. I think it's either Mega Standard or blank. I mean, probably I don't get punished for either or, but... We have 2 blue seals now. I think we just take blank, go next. Sell Cloud 9 now? I mean, I get what you're getting at, but like that doesn't really do anything for me, right? Doesn't give me interest money unless I can sell the strength, which like I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do. Okay, now I'm sure. Controversial take, Kaneo is the best X-Molt Joker in the game. Nothing's better than Campfire. Also, I would almost argue that Hologram is better than better than Kaneo. Although that's a little bit more open to interpretation. Does this even win? Have we been getting Acrobat the past how many hands? I don't believe we have. We also got Molt triggers last hand. Did we get Acrobat last hand? If we got Acrobat value last hand, or if like Acrobat triggered last hand, then we're in some trouble. No, Acrobat did not trigger. That was our first hand, so we're fine. Bang. We could strength the 7 into an 8. I think that's kind of a nothing burger. But I can do this. Strength is +1 interest dollar. I think I would rather just hold the strength, because strength can get us out of some pretty ass scenarios, no? No reason to sell Cloud 9, because it just blocks X-Molts. Like X-Molt uncommons. Doesn't give me interest value immediately or anything. 13. Free roll. Bean. Now we probably sell the Cloud 9 just because Bean, like blue seal value is pretty cool. Shout out Bean Balatro. We want purple seal. We have a shit ton of 5s. Like purple seal's never bad. But I feel like it's unnecessary. Strength on the 5s angle. Yeah, strength on the 5s probably not that bad. Bean Balatro, cool guy, true. Oh no, the bean is perishable. Yeah, it's over. Might as well hold R, bro. I think we can take a purple seal here. This is just ass. Don't need the crystal ball just yet. Wall is also catastrophic here, but Wall gets shit on by like 1 glass card. So I think it's fine. I guess we could strength the purple seal 5. As well as the different 5. And now we have 6s, which are playable with our straights. I can't fucking talk, dude. It's actually wild. Not a good play, but I feel powerful enough where we can do goofy shit. This is the same amount of gold money. I guess Acrobat here always wins, so we can cycle for more blue seals. I think I'm locked into the fact that we're playing straights as much as I would have liked to play straight flushes since they seem so accessible on this seed. We just need hanging Chad into glass. Did we not just score like 50 grand into the last boss on Acrobat? I think as long as we proc Acrobat into wall, 1 glass is fine, right? I guess we had like banana plus molt, so like maybe we would be just off, but then we just played 2 straights, which I feel like is not that tragic. What did we score with Acrobat? Acrobat Nanner was 40k. So banana offsets that a little bit, so figure glass makes that like 70k, plus we'll have additional straight scoring. I think we'll be fine into wall. How many steel did we have there? Do we even have a glass? No, but we can find it. Oh, we had 2 steel. Maybe wall's an issue. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay. This is a straight king, jack, 10, 9, 8. Bang, bang. I guess I don't need the steel, so I could cycle steel. Yeah, we should on this even without steel. I need this banana to fuck off. King, jack, 10, 9, 8. Jack, 10, 9, 8, and then, okay, yeah. There's the cycle. No more blue seal, big sad. Play big straight. Fuck you, dude. Dude, I'm sorry, but I need him to take a hike, man. Cavendish would just fuck so much harder here, you know what I mean? -1 tarot once more SMH. I mean, we have pivoted out of superposition at this point in the hypothetical scenario that I even am enticed enough to take it. I think another purple seal is fine. I think purple seals and blue seals can be added in excess. Gold seals I'm almost certainly skipping. Free bread, don't mind. Bananas can't take a hike, they don't have legs. I'm so fucking stupid, you're so right. I'm actually such a dumb chud. I don't even know banana biology. Deck's so good you can burnt for straights. Dude, shortcut just makes all things possible. Shortcut is the answer to all of life's like problems. I'm just saying. Way too many gold stakers be sleeping on this shit. Although, granted, a lot less people have been. I've been noticing, and I'm taking full credit for that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm taking full credit for the fact that it's not as slept on. I think I'm dead here, actually, if I don't proc a lucky hit, right? Shortcut is the MVP, Jonker. Dude, shortcut's my goat. Gonna go shower now, Shocky, but I'll check back to see if my channel points are safe. Yo, I got you. The 2 steals is so fine. I'm calcing it anyway, just because I'm scared shitless. Because what did we score last round? Didn't we score, like, not enough to beat it last round in the small blind? I might just be a fuckwit. Last round was 1 steal, and it was, oh, 38 grand. Never mind. We're chilling. Glass? No, we're saving the glass for... I know I can score out here, and we have wall as our next boss, so we're saving the glass then. Also not blocking, like, blue seals. I think even if I was blocking a blue seal, just because our next boss is glass, we should keep the glass here, but that's neither here nor there. Michelle, don't leave me. Actually, you can leave me into a wall. I think it's fine. Okay, so we're beating... Granted, that was with a lucky trigger, but we're beating wall with 1 lucky trigger, and that's, like, pretty much 1-to-1 with glass. Glass is actually better. So if we can stack steel, then we're just, like, shitting on wall. Also, whoever told me not to buy seed money, you're a chud. I'm just kidding. I love you, but, like, it's such a straight flush angle. Now I'm committed to the straights. I'm not taking Fienders. If I was still trying to make straight flushes work, I take the Fienders here 100% of the time because it's funny, but, like, I don't give a fuck. Make a glass card. Blood, I literally just explained this. We're against wall. We're saving the glass for the wall so that I don't bottom deck it and then just die. Vamp is still a no-go. Okay, Vamp, like, fuck off, dude. I get it. You want to come with. I just don't care. Polychrome 8-ball here is so funny. And it's actually, like, not even that bad. But, like, I'm just never taking this, right? How many 8s do I have? That might actually be the deciding factor. 3 8s? Yeah, I mean, we just never take this. Take one more roll. Motherfucker. Just kidding. Shit, I wasn't live. My bad. Oh, you're chilling, bro. If you were live, you chilling, bro. Somebody literally just said the same thing, like, right before you, though, so I was freaking out. My boy, what have you done with my boy? It was on the borderline, man. I don't think we were allowed to take that shit, though. It was right on the cusp, I'll give you that. Queen, Jack, 10, 8, 7. Can discard all this other shit. Let's make the luckies, because I wouldn't mind making more luckies. Queen, Jack, 10, 8, 7. Straight. Wheel of Fortune, fuck off. Are we dead ass? Okay. Let's go for one of these. I guess I don't even need to do that, right? Could get another blue seal. I want to cycle as many cards as possible. Just on that prospect. But I also want to hold all my value. Ball ride. Polychrome Michelle, 100%. The 1.5x is almost a glass. I mean, fair. I guess we could have gotten rid of Cheos, because since we're so unfathomably wealthy, he's not contributing a ton, but like he's still contributing. Okay, there's our Acrobat straight with glass. Punished for not putting glass to the right, but we still shit on that wall. Pussy ass wall trying to beat the streak. Silver bulleting me with that anti-5 wall. Get the fuck out of here. Back-to-back money tree runs. Also the ox. Shit. That's not great. Also banana. Can you fucking take a hike, dude? Burger. See, burger's kind of awkward, right? Because it does allow me to cycle for more cards. It's better econ, but like, is that worth the Joker slot? It's essentially one more card cycle, which is cool. But like, I'm relying on Acrobat and just like big hands for my scoring anyway, so this doesn't really increase my scoring in the same way that it would like a pairs build. I feel like +1 cycle is just not worth the Joker slot here. Cert's like okay. Cert's like cool if it hits blue seals specifically. Anything outside of that is like eh. Could probably put in the Cert over Bean. I think with Shortcut, my rank distribution being all over the place matters a little bit less. Burger's just a drunkard. Well, this is also Eternal Burger, so I'm missing out on like purple seal value, stuff like that. I think I think Burger's like not great here. If I'm being honest, I would probably be less hesitant to take a drunkard than I am a burger. Just because drunkard means more purple seal value. I don't know if that makes me stupid, but like it makes sense in my head. Could take steel 10 just because steel is good. I think that's kind of dumb. Let's go Arcana. The Ox after seed money is brutal. Yeah, a little bit. Could hang 3s. Could make more glass. Maybe we just make more glass, dude. The straights have been consistent enough. I think we just make more glass so that we don't die. Could be Cert over Bean. Could be Cert over Cheos. Maybe we just go next. I need this fucking banana to just, like, take a hike, man. Cavendish and all of our worries are over. Surely loyalty card for ×12 on final hand. Surely. Surely. These vouchers have been fucked. Ox Strush, it's so free. Fuck no, it's not free. That relies on drawing the Strush after I've filled my deck with a bunch of bullshit. Which, granted, it's valuable bullshit. Because it's creating me, like, planet and tarot cards. But it's, I mean, for the purpose of generating straight flushes, it's bullshit nonetheless. Go next. I really want the Cert over the Bean, but I don't know how, like, risky of an endeavor that is. I feel like not at all with Shortcut. It just doesn't allow me to hold as much value in hand, which I think is what I care about more. Also, with, like, purple seals, I could just death the blue seals that are in my deck. Eh, fuck the Cert. Justice, not bad. I would like to save this glass card if I can. I'd like to not smash that immediately. -1 purple seal. Could be one of these. It's on top. I want to make sure I have the straight. Once I have the straight, it's just free. 8 of hearts. Okay, that's a straight on top. I'd be using the blue seal, but like if we don't top... Worst case scenario, we just don't top deck any steel, and then I can use the glass card to win. Okay, there's the steel, so we should be fine here. I can also play this steel instead of this steel, and then I profit a blue seal. That was some real, like, Dr. Seuss shit, but I think you guys feel me. Now I just don't have to play any of my steel. I am going to hit him with one of these, because I got to get rid of cards anyway. If the ace breaks here, then punished, but otherwise we're just net 1 glass card, which feels pretty good. 2 blue seals in hand. So we're profiting 2 straight levels here. Never dead because we have glass, steel, with 3 steel. Also lucky hit, which is fire, but that didn't matter. Once you get Poly on Michelle, it'll break and you get Cavendish. Well, I mean, fuck, man. I gotta play to my outs. I'm trying to get it to break anyway, so if I gotta make it Polychrome to break it, it's just the mogul move at that point, no? Take this Pluto card to planet block, never punished. Except for the fact that the planet pack hates me. If I whiffed back-to-back planet cards there, I would have been irate. I have Money Tree, but like we're never beating Ox not playing planet cards, or not playing straights, so who cares? Const is probably just the victory royale, right? Stickerless Const, I have 2 planet cards right now, and then I have a death that I can use on blue seals. Oops to break Michelle. Yo, you're actually onto something. I didn't even peep that. I think it's unironically an oops play to break the Michelle. Because I also have lucky cards, right? No, it's actually... No. It's actually not. That is a fun play, and I like it. I like where your head is at. We actually don't want this because I don't... Specifically because I don't want to break glass cards. Because if we're relying on Acrobat as our, like, main scoring point, if we break all of our glass, we're just fucked. Why not sell the Michelle? Because I want to try and break it, but it's probably smarter to sell the Michelle at this point. Shit the glass. Yeah, just thought of that. Yeah. I like where your head is at, but if we... Like, we're relying on our glass way too much here for that to be a good play. We're definitely selling the Bean. Taking the Const. What's in my Fool? Fuck. Fool has Saturn. Okay, I don't really care about that if I'm just trying to get Const value. I'm like never... I think we just full reroll here, right? Even though we have... What the fuck? Fucking... Asian Beetle just dive bombed me. That scared the shit out of me. I think we never... like, get out of this with straight flush, right? That's just way too inconsistent, so we probably just always roll down. And that's, like, sad, but whatever. This is basically buying and keeping a 5 out of 16 driver's license. Just let the banana go, dog. I don't want it. You guys are gonna be so... You guys are gonna look so stupid when this banana breaks. Trust. We'll reroll half right now and then half later. Holy fucking Constellation Shop, Batman. God damn. Instantaneous value. the one time that I'm not pissed as hell about Planet Merchant's inclusion in Zodiac. Minus $20 because we didn't take the oops route. Punished. Hold R. Jack of spades, that's like not helpful. That's a little helpful because I can cycle like this. Okay. I think I'm just playing the purple seal here. I don't give a fuck. Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8. I can keep the steal, which probably doesn't matter. I want to be able to death the blue seal, though. Because that's really nice. Okay. I mean, I gotta. Really did not want to be blocking death there, but I think it was the lesser of two evils. Okay, so now I have Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8. This wins. So let me put this over here. I can death these. Now I get extra blue seal procs, and then I use the Hermit preemptively so that I can... I guess I could have sold this, but whatever. The point is I want to free up these slots, right? Bang, show me the money, so to speak. Nice. Fuck you! Banana! Get out of here! Okay. Const is up. Seeing double is actually, like, unironically kind of a power play here. Just because we fixed so hard into clurbs before. Banana's escort mission? True, dude. Okay, the thing with this seeing double is that we have to skip for it to stay alive, though. And if we skip for it to stay alive, then, like, what's the fucking point? The indomitable banana spirit. I'm selling him, I'm sorry. I am going to take the seeing double here just because that's a lot of score. Free roll. Nice. By the way, the banana broke this round if we kept it, for the record. This was the best const of all time. I mean, any const is the best const of all time, but like specifically this const is unbelievable. This fucking vamp, dude. Holy shit. Get off me. I get it, bro. You want to come with. God damn. Const is made better by the Planet Merchant. True. Now do you get how Cavendish and Driver's License is the same Joker? Fuck off. God. You're such a bum. And you know what I hate about you being such a bum is that you're true, like, a disproportionate amount of the time. You drop constant truth nukes all in vain, and I fucking hate it. Once again, pre-firing, you hate that I'm right because I'm a woman. I'm always vindicated. Sorry, man. I should have went for that angle. Fuck. Caught. Okay. Bang. Blocking steal rewarded. I'm the fucking goat, apparently. Do we just skip with seeing double? Holy money! Holy cinema! Yo, Ox just doesn't matter. Fuck that boss. What a stupid chud idiot boss. How fucking fraudulent is that, man? That's crazy. I guess the seeing double is in like the perfect spot where if we hit something that's like not exactly Vessel, then we just full skip. I think with seeing double we still just like shit on Vessel, right? Maybe the seeing double is always the play. Because this is like the perfect amount of time where we can not have to skip ante-7 and still take it into ante-8 if we full skip. I think this is pretty good. In hindsight, that was extraordinary. I wanted to take these before the pack so that we could keep Saturn in the Fool, but if we take those before we take the pack, then we're lowering our chances of Saturn in the pack, which is kind of cringe. There's enough glass and thin enough deck for glass to nuke Vessel, I think. Yeah, you're probably also correct, Mundo, about that. Obelisk, pivot, straight flushes. Obelisk, pivot, pairs now. If I had any Molt Joker, that would be an insanely hilarious. Oh, fuck. Wait, we actually could have done that. This is hollow. That's the thing. Wait, punished for not... We're gonna punish for not fixing pairs somehow. Because we actually could have done that shit because the obelisk was hollow. I'm dead ass. I think that was possible. With the poly stuntman, we just put poly stuntman here and obelisk here. I think that was actually a possible pivot to make. That being said, I think this is more consistent, like 10 times out of 10, but that would have been hilarious. Could be one of these. I'm breaking glass, though. Oh, could be one of these. Yeah, probably that's the play. I'm gonna hit this discard just because I don't want to break my glass. Bang. Now I can keep my gold. Fire. I might actually erase the gold. Depending on what we get on the top deck, I might actually erase the gold with steel. Okay, no, now I can just do this. I can do this, and I can put steel here. One blue seal in hand. This boss is also kind of stinky. So I have to remember to not... as long as I don't greed purple seals, sorry. As long as I don't greed purple seals on this boss, we're probably fine. If I can set up the straight before I need to start playing hands for Acrobat, the boss is fine. I originally thought Slay the Spire was a furry game because of the Balatro card art. That's really funny. Smash like. Bang. Damn, yeah, we just shit on Vessel even with no glass. What even hurts us, man? Cerulean Bell is actually kind of spooky here. Yeah, just give me the Hermit, bro. I am going to keep that Saturn card in my Fool, though. You can't stop me. Nice Justice hit there. God damn, dude. Skip next ante big blind. Well, to keep seeing double, we would have to skip both blinds. Because I just played small, right? Yeah. So at the beginning of ante 8, we're going to be on 1 of 5 seeing double. Can probably just ignore Acrobat into Bell. That's actually true. Yeah, I was not thinking about how fast this const is scaling. You're correct, Mundo. I mean, Bell is just scary because it can fuck us out of straights if we get like insanely unlucky. Those more what I was alluding to, right? There's more steel. That's pretty nice. Mein Bruder. Was ist das? That was a Queen of Diamonds on top, right? Yeah. I have Justice Steel in hand. Queen on the backswing. This is the best angle. I just want to make sure that we don't bottom deck the straight. You gotta be fucking kidding me. 8 of spades. Thank fuck. Queen Jack 10. King Queen Jack 10 8. Judo with the raid. Welcome in, fellas. Hope you had a good stream. We are attempting Doc's challenge. We're on deck 6 of 15. Why do you stare at misprint in the Joker's collection sometimes? I have a YouTube short about it on my channel, so go check that out if you need more information. But essentially, misprint tells you the top card of your deck. Like right here, it's flashing 8S in the red text. That means 8 of spades. There's going to be an 8 of spades on top. I should cycle 2 cards here so that I can find more gold, but just for the purpose of displaying this, I'm only going to cycle 1. I have King, Queen, Jack 10 here. The 8 on the top with shortcut allows me to win. Cycle 1 cards, the 8 of spades on top. 8 of spades, that's the winner. Now I can go glass here, chariot here, and we get the dub. Hey, Shock, what's that? I'm back and my points are safe for now? Hell yeah. He wants to crack misprint. Weirdest part is he just makes excuses. The fuck, man? Unseen, what do you need? What do you need, babe? Imagine if he added a stone and it was the stone, I would have actually, like, shit my pants. Huh? Fuck you mean, huh? What? Hey, shock, question mark, implying that you're trying to get my attention. And then I say, hey, Unseen. What's up? And you go, what? What is happening? Hello? Good afternoon, y'all. What's up, Pi? Okay, and I got your attention. Thank you. Fuck you, buddy. Somebody time that motherfucker out. What an idiot. Stupid chud. Just kidding. Love you, Unseen. Thank you for being a part of this sometimes abusive relationship. Fuck my glass! I remember you saying, hey, babe, not Unseen. Unseen knows who I'm referring to. Unseen knows who I'm referring to. Well, I mean, let's just be honest, Vagabond. Like, he knows. He is aware. Ooh. Justice. Ooh, mama. Hello. More glass ace. Wow, I've fucked up all of my kings because they're glass. Okay, like, what if you were referring to me, though? That is true. That is true. I probably have referred to you as that in the past. This was such a strush seed with Smeared Joker on Anti-7 pre-boss. Does Unseen know about our son, though? Shock, Amir. Bloodstone, damn, it was a dice angle. Dice would have perished by now, no? Would have perished, like, far before now. Okay, once again, we need to... I'm gonna actually greed roll here. Okay, I guess that we'll take the strush level for good luck. Babe and childhood best friend on the same street are very different, though. Yeah, that is true. Shortcut, Smeared, and Four Fingers have all been seen. Yeah, actually true, man. Okay. I was trying to fish for taros there. We need to line up the straight as soon as possible because fish just, like, fucks me if I don't get it on the top deck. 10 of clurbs. I am telling this dumbass blue seal to fuck off because I need to see as much of my deck as possible. See, this is what I was worried about happening. 10 of clurbs. I mean, you gotta be shitting me, dude. Okay, on the upside, I can do this, and I'm still cycling a fuckload. I need a 9 or an 8. That's pretty probable, man. You always full skip with dice to avoid breaking too much glass. Yeah, that's true. I'm going to go Brutally Molest an Organic Tank Night. Mod saying that, by the way, for the record. Good night, Harry. Sleep well and all that. Ooh, technology. I want to keep this in hand because otherwise, wait, it was a 10 of clubs on top, right? Maybe it didn't matter. If it was not a 10 of, yeah, it was 10 of clubs on top. I was going to say because otherwise I'm dodging seeing double value. Okay, we'll just do this. That's enough viewing today. Zawardo. Okay, there's the straight. Thank fuck. And I even get to profit a blue seal. How about that? Almost fucked it up. I don't need acrobat value here, actually, but just because this boss is so stinky and I hate him and he sucks and he's stupid, I'm going to get acrobat value here. That's a straight. I just be cycling the 5, and then I be cycling whatever we top deck. Damn. Least maladjusted shock chatty. I mean, like, that goes both ways, bro. Like, hope you know that. You know that. That's fair. Bang. Nice. Casual 5 mil. Give me Vessel. They're going to give me Cerulean Bell because it's the only thing that could fuck me here. Actually, Verdant Leaf we just sell Chaos and it's a nothing burger. Hello, Anti-8 Campfire when I need to full skip. Fuck you, buddy. Verdant Leaf. Okay, we're just full skipping. Give me Neptune for this. He says that because in his mind, every woman is insane. I mean, it's not just in my mind. It's just in general. But, like, whatever, dude. Just pretend that they're not. Strength card for good luck, I guess. Spectral pack. Immolate. Fuck. Sock and Buskin is something here. I mean, we'd be selling it just to sell it into Verdant Leaf, right? I guess we could keep Sock, sell Seeing Double, but that's, like, effectively the same thing. Immolate destroys every queen and jack. That would be hilarious. I can't even lie. Wait, is there boss reroll? There's no boss reroll. There's actually two double tags into meteor tag, which in the context of const is hilarious. Shocky Walkie has had it with the woke mob saying that women are normal people like anyone else. Damn straight, bro. Preach. Women are meant to backseat in Balatro streams only, alright? Whether or not it's rage bait backseating, or just like genuine backseating, or even just like having a good time, I don't judge there, but they're meant to backseat in Balatro streams, and that's literally it. Anything outside of that is like against the Bible or some shit. I don't know, man. What are the excuses that everybody else brings? Alright, sell Cheos. Definitely didn't need to do that, but like, what am I fucking getting gold stickers on this run? This will be in the Shot Cancelled compilation. I cannot wait for that to come out. That will genuinely be the highlight of my career. I'm not even trolling. At the point where I'm large enough to have a Shot Cancelled compilation come out about me and have people genuinely pressed over it, that will bring the biggest goofy smile to my face of all time, because that's how I'll know I've truly won. Shot Cancelled compilation would be really funny. You do say some crazy shit reading chat, not gonna lie. True. Oh no, my Seeing Double debuffed. We didn't get the gold sticker on it. Fuck. Also, easy clap. That was an early game and a half, dude. That was, if we didn't get that shortcut like exactly where we got it, that was we were up shit's creek, so to speak. Oh my god, I have more. This is a historic day for stream. This is a historic day for the Focus Shock stream. I officially have more on-stream wins than losses post C++. That's fucking huge. Not how gold stickers work for anyone watching still on C+. Wait, is it actually not? I thought debuff. Oh no, you get. I'm thinking of like perishable, like food perishables for some reason. I'm thinking of like a banana fucking off at the end. No, you do still get stickers on debuffed. My bad. Okay. Like I said, I have early morning plans tomorrow, so instead of going for another run, I'm gonna dip on y'all. I'm gonna continue the streak of short streams. Who are we rating, chat? What are we thunking here? Any Balalars in chat? Any Balala knowers in chat? Dolly Spectra is streaming. Is Libby still streaming? I feel like Libby's probably still streaming. No, Libby's not streaming because she would appear in my following like category or whatever. Yeah, it could be a Dolly Spectra angle, or it could be there's somebody gold staking who has like 100 viewers, or it could be just a rando, or it could be like Slay the Spire people, I guess. Libby and I were co-streaming and we ended at the same time. Got it. I got it. Don't worry, Shock. That is not what I want to hear. Oh wait, did you prediction? No. Also, get fucked, doubters. Love you guys because you're watching my channel and you're engaged with my channel, but also 1 to 3 believer ratio and we still pull it off. Get shit on. Anyway. Yeah, I guess we just raid Dolly, huh? That seems fine. Bang. Bang. Doubters were mostly intended as donation to Ethan. It was Kita and I. Hell yeah, bro. Wait, that's oh, I actually remember. I actually forgot that incentive. Yo, W chat then. W supportive chat. I appreciate y'all. Peace out, brethren. Peace out, YouTube chat. Thank y'all for sticking around. Twitchers, we're going to raid Dolly. If anybody's in here from raids and doesn't know me, join my Discord. Taking kind of a short week this week since I got some projects that I got to get out for the YouTube channel. I've also just been kind of burnt as of recent. So not as many streams this week. However, you can still find, you can still get pinged whenever I go live in the Discord. So join the Discord. It's in the description in Twitch. It's in my bio. Or it's in the description in YouTube. It's in my bio in Twitch. It's also in chat in Twitch. You can go !Discord, even when I'm not live. Anyway, chat, we'll see you, I think Thursday is the next stream. Yeah, Thursday we have a secret stream planned. Still don't know all the deets, but we'll be there. Anyway, love y'all, chat. Stay safe. Sleep well. Have a good one. Love you guys. Thank y'all for watching. W streak. Fuck yeah.